Hello everyone, I'm High Treason, and welcome back to Let's Play The Long Drive. This is part 63, I believe. Jeez, I didn't check before we started. We'll say it's 168k. Oh crap, when we've reloaded the building's moved. But do we have item duplication? Fuck me, they move real far now, don't they, when this happens? Oh, we actually do have duplication as well. Hey, we might even be able to get wheel hubs, like hubcaps I mean, like wheel trims. Probably not. Yeah, they're not as common as they once were. You see mirrors and shit spawn in these places, and you just don't see that anymore. Oh, it's not far. Not far! Well, I don't need nothing from here, so I guess, well, we'll check the water. This thing still has this shitty fucking hood arrangement. Yeah, maybe one. There's a lot of fucking oil then. Jesus, that's fucking serious fucking potatoes there. Imagine if when we come back the building displaces the same amount and we'll just have like loads of stuff. Would have been quicker to do this the opposite direction, wouldn't it? Oh well, no matter. There you go. Pour all that in there. And then we'll go and pour that in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Our fucking engine's fully oiled. Thought we're missing headlights then we're not. Oh, that wasn't a good time. Let's get gone. Okay, so if we're at 168k, then it's like what, 70, 80, 90, 110, so yeah, 215. 218. Whatever, we'll just say 220, right? That's our target for today. Hopefully the terrain's going to be flatter than it has been the last few days. Or whatever it was. I don't know. I'm tired, man. Oh, fuck off. The specifics don't matter to me. The performance is going to start getting worse. You see how we're getting these big dips in the frame rate every so often now, and not just when I'm playing with the lights. Like, it's not quite as steady as it was, and we're not above 60 anywhere near as much as we used to be. And this will get more and more pronounced for the last bit of time. Keep in mind, we do only have about 1500k left to go, which is not very far. Like, think how quickly we've knocked out 1000k before. Like, just how relentlessly we've done it. We're in a car that can go fast when it wants to right now as well. And so this car, whilst it's not good in the hills and it doesn't steer great and it bucks and bottoms out and shit, we could potentially make very good progress in it if the terrain is right. I'm going to keep lead footing it for now and just hope we get away with it, because we have just had such shit progress for probably about 10 parts. And I really need to make up for it, because now it's getting scary to me. This is 63 parts in. I bet we would finish about, 90 parts, somewhere between, high 80s, low 90s. So I have 30 parts left to do 1500k, which is actually about right when you stop and think about it. Like, we do about 50k an episode, don't we? I'm actually tired, so I might be mathing that wrong. But I assume it would be double fucking 50, whatever. Like, if we were doing 100k an episode, we'd have 15 episodes left. If we're only doing half that, then you have twice as many, so it would be 30. So we are actually really pulling towards the end now. Like I said, I'll be very interested to see if I get that weird sort of serene feeling once we pass the 4KKs again, because I got that last time and that was weird. It was a really strange feeling. It was like the vibe of the game completely changed. So I wonder if we're going to experience that again. I wonder when it'll hit you that we're, you know, pushing to the end. I wonder, it might happen earlier. It might have already happened. It might have happened for you when we got past 2500. You know? For me, I think it'll happen the other side of 4K. I really do. And then we might, like I said, the luck we've had in this seed, we might end up with one of those really long roads I've heard about that are nearly 6K. And I wouldn't be surprised if it did something like that just to slap us in the face. Still, as much as I don't like this car very much, it's not the worst car in the game, I don't think. And I am glad we took it, you know. The Blobby Mobile was good. And I will probably drive it on the way home if it's still there. I do like how I can do that quite well in this car. I've done that a couple of times where I've actually managed to, like, go in, like, when it spins out, to actually grab it and point it forward again. Yeah, we probably will drive the Blobby Mobile. Of course, that's if we can get there, because the fuel, all the fuel is gone in that region. So we'd have to hope the Burts around here might have some, and that should get us that far, in theory. Unless we're in like a Plymouth or something, and then we might be in trouble. I mean, can I remember all the terrain in the game? No, there's like 5,000 fucking kilometres, and distance is quite realistic in this game. So will I remember to do that? Like, this is the thing, like I said, driving the other way is potentially very, very risky. Especially in that zone that we've had loaded multiple times now, the diner where we picked this car up. Like, it's going to be so fucking empty in that area. Like, we could run out of all sorts of things there and be in serious trouble. I'm not going to worry about the radiator. I don't think it'll go down particularly fast. Certainly not within the next couple of parts. I can't see us running out. We'll probably get through the rest of this car's time with us without ever filling it up again. Obviously I will fill it up again at some stage, but I'm not going to rush to do it. We might not even stop at all in this part, or if we do, it's probably going to stop very little, because I really, like I say, I need to get putting the progress down. So the only way I'm realistically going to stop guaranteed is if I see a source of hubcaps. Like I say, ideally we would see a trailer with wheels on it. But it does mean if we see haunted houses off the road, I probably will drive to them if they're not too far out. Slow down a bit. Is it going to give us trailers? No, none there. You actually want to pop in on last frame in your eyes. Be faster than mine and have caught it, and mine not. My eyes are actually pretty responsive to things like that usually, but when I'm tired like this, I don't know. It's actually not handling too bad now, this car. Still, the one thing you need to remember here is that fluids actually have weight, and quite a lot of it. You've seen how heavy the barrels are when they're completely full. You can't even lift them. And you think we're pouring weights like that in our car? It's actually maybe a good thing that we were relatively low on fuel back when we were driving up those mountains. But the other thing to consider is my pink car I tested, and it was twice as fast and had lots of fuel in it, so this thing's definitely heavy. And it definitely seems to hurt more when it crashes. Like, we seem to lose blood more, and it just seems to bang a lot harder. Oh, not night time. Fuck off night time. I'm not driving in the night. again now. I don't need to right now. So that's the dangerous bit when you have dips in the road when you can't see. Like, you know, or like ridges like that. Because there could be a rock just in your blind spot, like where the road is obscuring more of the road. And this is a problem in real life as well. There you go, that's what I was talking about. You know, there's areas of road where, say if there's a dip in the road, like, and there's a car in front of you and you want to overtake that car because he's going slow, like, well, it's not a good place to do it, because it's like, oh, it's a straight line, it'll be fine, but you don't know if there's, like, you know, something in that dip that you're going to be headed into in the oncoming lane, like when you're overtaking that other car. So yeah, you know, it is a problem in real life. We don't tend to have rocks on the road like these, but it could happen. It's not impossible that somebody could put one there, or could fall off the back of a truck, or, you know, some other thing could, or a bit could have fallen off someone's car. You know, you hear about people getting hit by tyres and wheels that have come off, like they just come flying down the motorway in the opposite direction, just some random wheel. And that's potentially bad. I've seen planks of wood on the motorway go flying. And I actually got hit by something on my bike the other day. I don't know where it came from. I was coming home on my electric bike. I was doing just short of 40 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour, I mean. And yeah, I felt something smack me in the top of the head. Now, I wear a helmet, but there's breathing holes in the helmet. And so I felt something smack me in the head, and I thought like a wasp had got in or something, like. And so I took my helmet off, like, you know, I stopped the bike. Luckily I wasn't on a busy road, it was, you know, a fairly quiet road on the estate, so I just stopped the bike, like, and took the helmet off. And there was this pointy bit of fucking steel in there. I don't know where it came from. I assume it must have flown up off the road, but yeah, it was pretty lucky. You know, I'd quite like a helmet with some kind of visor on it or something, because there's times when I've been smacked in the eye by things. They're small, you know, it's just like bugs or raindrops or something. I would quite like something to cover my eyes. We'll have a look at the bus. Might as well. If it runs, we might take it. I probably won't. It's just, no, I like the mystery aspect of it. I enjoy not knowing. You might have noticed, rather than look and see, oh, does it have fuel? I quite enjoy just pressing the button, jumping in, and pressing on the go pedal. Well, don't know what it has for coolant. It has no oil. It has no fuel. It's a nice colour there now, that blue. Driver, I want to get off the bus. Let me off. Close the door, we don't want it turning into a rabbit hutch while we're gone, do we? This guy rides his clutch quite hard, doesn't he? Let's be honest. Right, we have, yeah, what? Quite a lot of time left, actually, and we're making pretty good progress, I feel. Maybe not the best we've ever made or anything, but it's pretty good, like, so far. I was going to tell you about that proper obese girl, wasn't I? Yeah, there was the second kids home I went to. There was this really, really fat girl. She wasn't there for long, and yeah, basically it was within about, must have been within the first 3 days I was there. She came in the living room and sat on the sofa opposite mine, and she had this really short skirt on. It's just like, oi! And so I looked over thinking she wanted to talk to me, and she just like spread her legs and just showed me this big fat cunt. And I'm just like, put that away, I don't want to see it. and she wandered off. She just sort of got up, went waddling into the corridor, just like, "Hey, look, out my minge." And I'm like, for fuck's sake, why do they do this to me? Like, this is horrible. Like, you know, it's not even fair, because I can't, like, do the same thing in reverse to get them in shit for it. And yet again, thankfully, she was known for doing it. It was a thing that she used to do, and, you know, someone had got in shit for it a long time ago, and they found out, you know, that they shouldn't maybe have told, like, given this person a hard time, and that because they'd not actually done anything, and it was hard and stupid like that. And so they just asked, like, well, how did he do that? You know, why was it somewhere he could see it? Oh yeah, but he looks at it. Well, then you shouldn't have shown it to him. I don't think he wanted to see it, you know. She was pretty funny sometimes because she was so lazy. She must be the laziest person I have ever met. She barely bothered to move. And when people kick off in kids' homes, usually they give it their all. You know, they'll scream, they'll throw things, they'll start smashing things up, and it can be quite entertaining. When she got mad, she'd go, "Oh, I'm really mad." And then she'd waddle into her room, and she used to get this tiny little three-legged stool and this little pink umbrella, and she'd come out into the corridor, put the stool down, turn round, sit on it, and it'd disappear halfway up her butt. And then she'd sit, like, leaning on her umbrella for a while, proper out of breath. And then she'd be, "Oh, I'm really angry," and start prodding the wall, like, with the tip of the umbrella, just pepper potting holes in it. And, like, it was so pathetic and nonchalant, and she could do it maybe 3 or 4 times before she had to pause and rest and be all, okay. And so I used to stand just out of reach of the umbrella and be like, "Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? Go away, I'm really mad." Yeah, but, I mean, if you're going to be really mad, can you at least put your back into it? Because, I mean, this is pretty boring. "No, I'm angry." Well, then get fucking angry. Like, don't just sit there. Like, get up, throw some stuff, punch things, you know. If you get up, like, you know, you should be glaring at me like, "I'm really, really mad, go away." And I'll be like, "Well, I'll tell you what, if you can get up and hit me, like, you know, I'll consider that a win, like, and I'll leave you alone." And you'd at least you'd think about it, like, "Oh, I want to hit him, but then I'd have to stand up, and I don't really want to do that." And so then she'd just be like, "No, I'm mad," and she'd start poking holes in the wall again. And it's like, you know, that really, really is pathetic. Like, it's so pathetic. You're not trying, girl. Like, you need to put more effort into this. You're supposed to be angry and kicking off. You're telling me you're angry, and I'm just not seeing this anger. She got fostered, and they tried sending her back because she did it to them. Poked holes in their fucking wall. And I remember while they went, it was some fucking tough fucking neighbourhood. You know, they have little bridges over a stream, like, out the front, like, to get to the road. And, like, it was this concrete bottomed, like, ditch thing, so it had a flat concrete bottom in it. And it was the last time I ever saw her was when we went to drop off the last of her stuff, because obviously they failed to return her. They were stuck with her. And I got out the van, and as we were pulling up, I'd seen this this flash of pink under the bridge, and I was like, "There's no way. There's no fucking way." You could see that there was something in the water by the way it was flowing. And so I went and looked over the bridge, and there she was, sat cross-legged in this stream. It was only a couple of inches deep, and I'm just like, well, you know, we've all had the stories about ugly creatures that live under bridges, haven't we? So go away, I'm mad, like, clutching her umbrella. Like, well, don't sit in the water, because you'll be really mad when you realise you're getting your knickers wet, won't you? Go away, I'm angry. Well, you need to be better at getting angry, and then I might go away. You know, this is fucking rubbish. I feel sorry for these people who fostered you. having to put up with these little pathetic tantrums. Like, can you just learn how to break stuff, you know? Oh, Madge, go away. And that was the last time I ever saw her, was getting back into the minibus and just pointing and laughing at her. Yeah, getting your ass wet. Deary me. Rubbish. A lot of people get fat when they go in kids' homes. I guess there's not much else to do, you know? Well, what else can you do? You just, it's fucking boring. There's fuck all to do. You just get fat. Most of the girls, but yeah, the guys get fat as well. Like, you know, they totally, yeah, get fat just as much. Even if people are liking them start getting fat. I mean, that Chav lad, you know, the one who's like Chav girl he was interested in at that party, like, you know, not the party with the bath pisser, the other party with the Chav girl, like, yeah, him, even he got fat while he was there, you know. Fucking hell, bro, it's fucking onions. It was where I used to eat them like apples. I always remember him, like, has been in the kitchen, and he's there in the pantry, and he's fucking onions, and he just is stood, like, right next to me, like, right in my face, just chewing on these onions. Fucking hell, bro. Tell you what, we fucking go out later. Fucking onions. I'm gonna get all fucking barge, mate. Get all fucking barge, bro. You're what? 'Cause you're fucking gay. It's like, you're gonna stink like onions. Like, I don't know, tough girl who usually smells like onions. She might have been into it. But I don't know where he is, the Chav dude. He could be anywhere in the world now, so I guess I can't get him to come around to find out. Wherever he is, I bet he's not changed. That lard-ass girl, I think she'd have changed a little bit, because I just think she would have had to. But Chav dude, I don't think he'll have changed at all. I think wherever he is, he'll still be fucking hell, bro. Fucking onions, bro. You're fucking smoking your mum's tits. Fucking jealous. Fucking dickhead. What are you gonna fucking do? You're gonna fucking do something. Fucking do something, you fucking dickhead. Fucking do it. You're gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna fucking knock you out. That always used to get me how they'd tell us off. The kids would have a go at me in it, because we'd scrap. You know, it's like you put two teenage boys in close proximity, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, pretty much. And then you get really angry because they start hitting each other. Like, this is what teenage boys do. They hit each other. And there's usually no malice behind it. We weren't trying to hurt each other that much, you know, it was just, there was fuck all to do. And we'd be smiling as we were doing it, you know. There's only 2 of those wheels, that's a shame. Or else I might have took that Dacia. We will try it sometime. Oh shit, that was probably diesel, I've just spilt it. Well, sorry buddy, I need your hubcaps more than you do. Yeah, you know, it's wherever he is now, I don't know. But like I said, to me that is just normal boy behaviour, that you fucking beat the crap out of each other a bit. And you do it with your friends, that, you know, it's, you're not trying to seriously injure each other, you're just having a bit of fun. You know, you're establishing the pecking order a little bit, I suppose. You know, it's been like, hey, look, I can kick your head in. Like, you know, I'm not going to kick your head in, but I can totally do it. Remember that, I'm in charge, like I think is what a lot of it is. And plus the fact, it's just kind of fun to have a scrap with your mates, you know. So we'd get bored, and then because we were bored, we'd go outside and we'd have a fucking scrap. Because, I mean, what else are you going to do? It's a kid's zone, it's boring. And then they'd get angry, oh, you can't be doing that, it's not normal. It's like, it's the most normal fucking thing in the world, fuck off. But, you know, we're both off fucking the shittest council estates in town, you know. I mean, I don't have anything against either of these council estates, and I've lived on both of them. They're supposedly the shittest fucking council estates in town, in the fucking country, pretty much, in Europe, I think, pretty much. You know, we're from these places, and it's definitely normal where we come from that you just do that kind of thing. But you fucking, you know, they're expecting us to not do that? You know, fuck off. Of course we're going to scrap, you know, we were like fucking 15, 16. Bugger all to do, so you idiots. I remember kicking him. It's a bus though. It's a bendy bus, I think. You know, I remember kicking him, and you know, I have big feet, and I remember kicking him in the ankles. I've done this to a few people, but you know, I did it to him, and it was like some out of a cartoon. His feet went out from under him, went back, basically went up behind his head, and there was this brief moment where he was kind of facing towards the floor, just sort of in mid-air, and you saw his eyes widen and just straight into the concrete. And I'm just walking back in the house, don't fuck with me. Oh, fucking hell, that fucking hurts. You shouldn't have fucking gone to hit me then, should you, you fucking dick? Fucking knobhead. Ah, oh, fuck. Yeah, fuck off, who cares? Yeah, fuck's sake, bro. Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, I'm fucking... You going in? Yeah, I'm fucking going in, I've had enough. Alright, bro. Yeah, fucking hell. Shit. Fucking yeah. Hey, you want to fucking like fucking Sega? Yeah, cool. Let's like some fucking Sega. And then 5 minutes later, you know. How it'd go is we'd do something like that. 5 minutes later, they'd show up. You've been scrapping, and what the neighbours gonna think? It's like, yeah, this is like the roughest council estate in Europe. The neighbours are pretty used to seeing teenage lads like scrap like in the street. They're not getting noticed, most likely. It's an everyday thing on this estate. But yeah, they'd come and fucking, oh, you've been scrapping, and you fucking what the neighbours, you know, and half the time wouldn't even really remember, you know, we'd have to pause for a minute, just like, hey, did we have a scrap? Oh yeah, shit, that was real fun. You can't fucking do that. Well, we did, so, you know, what of it? Fucking you started it. You fucking started it, talking about, oh, I'm not going to fucking like Xbox anymore, you fucking dick. It was you. It's fucking you fucking dickhead. It fucking says you. Yeah, fucking says fucking me. Fucking what are you going to do about it? What are you going to fucking do about it? I'll fucking swear down, mate. I'll fucking knock you out. I'll fucking knock you out, you fucking bellend. Fucking... You just start again, just to wind them up. You know, they're like, stop. You know, I'd have him like, you know, in a headlock or something. And like, oh, stop. And he'd still be fucking threatening, but he'd be like smiling, you know, we'd both be fucking grinning and laughing as we're doing this. You fucking bastard. Like, trying to sound vicious as all hell, but you can't keep it up sometimes. Fucking throttle. Fucking throttle you fucking dickhead. Fucking had enough yet? Fucking teach you to fucking say I fucking started it, won't it? fuck this. Let's just go back on fucking Road Rash or something. What you fucking doing? So the girls didn't used to really fight that much. It was pretty fun when we had like two girls who were both like kind of in their teens, you know, and they would get angry at each other. And one of them, she used to proper fucking lose it. And I swear the younger of the two used to... Oh, I don't need hubcaps, we'll keep driving. Hey, there's a car in there, what is it? Let's go and have... Oh, my wheels come loose. Let's go and have a quick look, what is that? So, golf. That'll probably get mangled when we're coming home. Oh, it's a sunroof golf. That's like high performance shit there. Yeah, you know, so they'd usually be having this bitch fight on the landing, just like having a go at each other. Oh yeah, well, blah 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 nails, blah 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 load of makeup, blah 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 shoes, blah 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 your hair, blah 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 the bath, blah 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 shampoo. You know, is all you'd really hear, and then all of a sudden you'd hear the older one of them go quiet. And you knew she was about to snap. If you were there, you could see it in her eyes. And you'd just see this kind of happening inside her brain. And she'd draw this deep breath, and she would speak like she was on fast forward. I can't talk that fast. I can't fucking do it. But basically, it was like... it was like 1,000,000 miles an hour. And the pitch of her voice would go really high. And then she'd just make this kind of noise and go off to her room, and you'd hear her sort of nonchalantly throwing things. You know, she would at least kick off. Like, you know, she was kind of lazy, but she would at least kick off and throw stuff. She'd just be kind of nonchalant about it. You know? And she'd be going, I hate her, it's not fair, and she thinks she's prettier than me, but she's not, and it's not, I can't stand her. Like the younger girl would be stood there, like just outside her door, just smirking, as she could hear all this going on. It's like, well, that wasn't very nice, was it? It's like, so, like, well, just say it wasn't very nice. It's not my problem. I don't care. It's quite funny, really. Oh shit! Oh, that was a rough one. Fucking hell, we've made our target distance for once. Let's keep going. What a fucking wind-up. Well, I used to wind the both of them up, you know, it was... It was quite fun. I remember one, like, summer the home got this fucking big paddling pool, and they wouldn't fill it up because it's too much work, and I'm like, you're going to make me do this? And so I did, and nobody said thanks, and so I left the hose in the fucking pool. And I remember lying on the road out the front of the building and trying to suck down the hose so it would siphon the water out. And these two girls are sat in it. I'm just sat there reading my book like they're by. I'm like, why are you sat there? Because I'm parving on you. Oh, you're not, you fucking weirdo. Yeah, I'm actually reading my book. Like, the weather's quite nice. Really, I'm just waiting for the fucking water to go down. See how long it took them. It took them ages to realise, oh, why has it done that? I don't know. It's not my problem. I already filled it once. I'm not doing it again. If you've pulled the plug out the bottom of it, it's your own fucking fault. And yet they still expected me to do it again. So instead of filling it again, I went out to Wilko's on my bike and I just started buying loads of ice cube trays. I remember the lady at the till being like, you need a lot of ice cubes. I'm like, Well, yeah, it's a big, thing that I'm putting them in. You know, if you go in Iceland, you can buy like no. Just buying pre-made ice is not the same. Yeah, but if it's just the one, no. I don't mind throwing plastic in landfill just for this one occasion. It'll be all right. Anyway, I know a girl who'd really enjoy knowing I'm going to do this, so it might be some consolation for her when I'm done, you know. And so I came up to the hub, and I'm filling these ice cube trays as the poor staff are trying to put the hose pipe away and everything. And they're just like, what are you doing? I'm like, we're making fucking ice cubes, what do you think I'm doing? Do you need that many? Yeah, and they're all mine, don't touch them. Well, yeah, but there's loads. Yeah, well, you know, it's a fucking hot summer and it's going to be a long summer, so I want lots and lots of ice cubes. Do I fucking question what you eat and drink? No. Can I fucking, come and critique it? Oh, that's a lot of fucking takeaway for one person. Oh, that's a lot of fucking cola for one person. Oh, that's a lot of fucking this for one person. I don't do that. Leave me alone. I want to make ice cubes, I'll make them. It's not coming out your fucking wages. I bought this shit. Now fuck off. And of course I leave them in the freezer. Next day, the girls are there in the pool. I'm like, it's all going to plan. I go up the kitchen, get a bucket, also bought a bucket, and start bashing the ice cubes out into it. And there's a staff member there, just like, what are you doing? I'm like, where's my ice bucket? Why? Because I got a bottle of wine. No, you ain't. Yeah, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you, would I? So fuck off. I go walking out into the backyard. The girls are there in the pool. They sort of throw a glance at me and then just carry on with their mild bickering, and I'll just walk up to them. Hi, girls. Oh man, I never heard such screams. It was fucking brilliant. Well, let's have a quick look at the bus. Why not? Yeah, my car stalled. Oh man, they didn't half shriek. It was fucking brilliant. And that was one of them proper and the shrieks. And they laughed about it afterwards, so, it was alright. And then one of them just wanted to wrestle me in the pool all the time, so I was like, yeah, why not? I ain't got fuck all else to do. I remember putting this row of serrations in my foot, because I remember wrestling with her, and I remember picking her up. And like, we'd try and shove each other away from the pool, and she couldn't pick me up, but I could pick her up, so I lifted her up and like carried her down to the far end of the garden, and I stood on this damn thistle, or something like, I don't think they're called thistles, they have like these really thick green leaves with these long spike hairs that stick out the side. Like, they're proper vicious looking, just this straight line of spike hairs. And I stood on one, and it went right through, like, in my foot. And I was like, because I just wanted to throw her, like, and just, like, feel sorry for my foot. And I remember sort of just like, like, carrying her to where I knew the ground was soft and not full of spiky things, putting her down carefully and be like, It's like, what you doing? I'm like, look at my fucking... And there was like this perfect line of like equally spaced blood holes in my foot. Oh, these mountains, man. Oh, this blows. I should have stopped at that building. But yeah, it hurt a bit there. It bled quite a lot. And so we got to shove my foot in the pool. I'm like, it's alright, we're going to wash it off. No, that's minging. I want to sit in there. Well, I don't complain when you're on your fucking period, so why's my foot not allowed to bleed? Oh, that's horrible. I won't talk about that. Well, you're talking about my foot bleeding. Why can't I talk about your fucking uterus bleeding? Seems far to me. Yeah, but it's not doing it right now. Yeah, well, my foot is, and I need to put it near. course, the staff came and complained, hey, you shouldn't be wrestling with each other, what if the neighbours see it? Well, I don't think they care very much, you know. It's called people having fun. Oh yeah, it's not really appropriate. It's like, why is it not appropriate? It's just a fun thing to do, you know. I guess maybe they thought there was something else in it. But, like, there really wasn't. Like, it was just a fun thing to do, and that was it. I say, there really is not a lot of things to do in those places. They are some of the boringest places you can possibly imagine. There's ways of making them fun, but you usually get in trouble for, like, doing those things like that. You know, me and the girl wrestling in the pool, me and, like, Chavlad having a scrap. Fucking dickhead. What you looking at, you fucking dickhead. Fucking show you, mate. Fucking don't hurt, you can't fucking hurt me. Oh, we'll see about that. Does it hurt you? Does it fucking hurt you? Does it fucking hurt you? No, don't hurt you. Well, we'll fucking have to fucking twist more then, won't we? Ah, it fucking hurts now, bro, stop. Alright, okay. You sure you want me to stop? Ah, fucking no, fucking stop. Teach you to make fun of my fucking arse with your fucking gay arse. Fucking bellend. Not lending you any fucking cigs now. Oh, well, I guess this is our destination. It is. I feel like we've only just started. Progress was good in this one. I actually enjoyed recording this one. Nice. I think the last part went alright. I think it was the part before that I didn't really enjoy, something like that. Yeah, 61B. I didn't enjoy recording very much. I'm starting to not mind this car. It's alright. Oh, fuel consumption looks so heavy. We'll do a manual serve, and then I'll fuck off. I think I have technically got a couple of minutes left, but it's whatever, isn't it? We'll not get to another building in that time. I think that slot is the next one. 63 dash. How far have we got? 3639. We call it 3640, and we've what? That's 70k. That's pretty fucking good. Yeah, I'll consider that a win. My treason. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the non too distant future. I got hiccups apparently. Ta-ta.